Hi everybody. Mama Kenya has been reporting to her nest in the last few hours, and her babies, in my opinion, seem to have shifted a little bit and are showing signs of boiling water or the rolling mountains. She's definitely getting quite uncomfortable. And she's been doing quite a bit of bathing. So this is a rescue cat, and she is in foster care. Cats function, or they do not function, and they're very reactive with stress. And if she was to give birth at a veterinary clinic, I think the stress of a veterinary clinic would have the potential of more complications than they would sort of positive outcome. She will go to the vet if she needs a C-section. She's in foster care so she can have her babies in a safe environment and they can all grow up to be good kitties, and they can be spayed and neutered and adopted out into loving homes. So you can see your babies moving. And you can feel them. I'm just not trying to cause her any sort of discomfort right now, as she is quite uncomfortable. She's pretty much due any time, and she is carrying potentially 5 kittens. The movement that I've been sort of noticing is quite substantial. I'm not sure if you were able to catch it there. So it's a great reminder to tell your friends to tell their friends to spay and neuter your cats and your dogs, because it is inevitable that they will get pregnant. Cats can get pregnant like basically as young as 4, 5, 6 months of age, depending on, you know, their growth and such. And they can have up to 4 litters in a year, and litters can be anywhere from 2 to 7 kittens. So it's really important to spay and neuter your animals. Mama Kenya was surrendered to Langley Animal Protection Society because the family that she had was unable to take care of her. This is her 4th litter of kittens, and it will be her last litter of kittens. And her babies will never have to have kittens, and they will all be adopted into loving homes. So you can see she's fairly uncomfortable, but that's kind of what happens when you're at the late stages of a pregnancy. You can see all of her babies moving about. She has gone into her nest a couple of times. She's had a big, big meal. She will be spayed before she goes to her forever family. And so will all of her babies. Hey, Mama. Hi, baby. I'm sorry. Wide load coming through. You gonna go use the litter box? Mama. She is, she's showing signs of pre-labor. I just, I'm not 100% confident to sort of officially say it. That's kind of where the situation is right now, I guess you could say. She's having a pee-pee. She's eating her dinner. She's had 2 bowls of wet kitty food for dinner. 2 big bowls. Oh, Mama. You're so cute. You're so silly. Get the wall. Get the wall. It's you, funny. Mama, what are you doing? Still burying the plastic? You're so silly. You are so silly. Wide load. Wide load. Can you go back to your nest? Oh, mamas. It's your last time. You don't gotta worry. Oh, I'm not... Oh, that could have been something else, but... She's, I do believe a little bit on her way there, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I'm fairly confident she will have her babies in this area here. She's been nesting a little bit on the bed, but I think that's maybe just because it's where it's comfortable for her. I keep seeing something, but I'm not sure if it means anything. So I'm hesitant to speak about it because I keep seeing something with this little one and just not quite sure. And I can't compare because Vicky was black, and so it was hard to see things. And Kala Well, she was already on her way when I arrived at home, and so I did not witness the beginning, so to speak. And because I'm not sure what it would look like, I'm hesitant to speak on it and relate it to anything relevant. I know I'm being pretty vague, but I don't want to jump the gun or anything like that. Oh, mamas. What are you doing? What are you doing? And she definitely has some boiling water up there. Not sure if you can see it, but it is there. And you can see how uncomfortable she is and how much she's moving. And her belly is super low. She's hanging low. Come on, Mama. Come on. Come back down here. I'm going to be having my eye on her for the next little bit here, to say the least. I've not seen any contractions, but her belly is extremely active. I am, percentage-wise, I am 90% sure that she is in pre-labor. Like I said, it's a little bit difficult for me to tell, just because it's different watching on camera than it is in person. It makes you second guess when you're in person a lot. And I don't have a lot of experience with the pre-labor portion because both of my cats, when I got home from work, they had already either attempted to push the first one or had just started to push the first one as soon as I was basically unlocking the door. So typically, unless there's any complications, milk comes when the baby comes. This is her 4th litter, and she is expected to have about 5 kittens. Yes, this will be her very last litter of kittens, and then she will be spayed and neutered. Sorry, she'll be spayed and her kittens will be spayed or neutered, and they will all go to very loving families. Cats, if you're referring to the placenta, they generally do eat the placenta. It is a very normal thing. They're generally very clean during their birth, and they don't necessarily like to keep a lot of mess. Some of them will be very adamant about cleaning their bedding. to remove any evidence or smell. If Mama Kenya has a no complication birth, then I will attempt to do a Periscope. With that being said, I will have no control over what time that happens or when or if. However, I do hope that she has an easy time with it, for lack of a better word. Well, her name is Kenya, so I guess I'll start thinking about it as I would love to have her babies sponsored, and with that I would have a naming contest, and I will send extra photos and videos of your sponsor kitten. Mama. You can tell she's a bit more subdued. She's not as affectionate. She's not purring. She's not sort of following me around. Her mood has definitely switched and changed. And I think now she's just trying to remain as comfortable as possible. Because I don't think she is very comfortable right now. Yes, this is going to be her last litter. It'll be her last time. Hey, Mama? Kenya is a rescue kitty, and she is currently in foster care. She was surrendered, and she is pregnant with her last litter of kittens, as she will be spayed once she has her babies, and then her babies will be spayed or neutered as well. They'll all be adopted, and that will be their fairy tale endings. Oh, these babies are very active. Very, very active. Of course, I try to zoom in, not really zoom in, but focus on her belly, and they stop for a moment. If you're serious about surrendering your cat or kittens or anything like that, you can call your local shelter, and they will be able to help you. Some clinics also have free spay or neuter vouchers that you can pick up, which is something that I highly recommend if you're struggling to pay for it, because then if you let them outside or they happen to get outside, you don't have to worry about either a boy impregnating all the neighbors or you don't have to worry about your kitty being a mama year-round. Hi, babies. Mama Kenya and her babies will be available for adoption. Not for quite a long time, but if you wanted to get a head start, you can go to lapsbc.ca/adopt and fill out an application. Oh, look at those babies go. Look at them go. It's kind of blurry for you guys. Hi, Mama. I am a foster mom, and I volunteer at an animal shelter. And Mama Kenya is in foster care right now. And when she has her babies will also be in foster care. And then they will be spayed or neutered, and then we'll go up for adoption and find loving homes. Babies are moving all over. You got a full belly. She's practicing her Lamaze breathing techniques before the real thing. She definitely has a different attitude tonight. She's usually purring and following me around and face rubs and nose boops and everything else, and she's definitely in a different zone this evening. She's doing a lot of bathing. Her babies are very active, very, very active. Look at all those babies. I am ready when she will be ready. I'm just hoping for happy and healthy and no complications. Hey, Mama. Yes, that is typical of a pregnant kitty belly. Come back down here. So I will not be intervening unless I need to. Cats have great instinct, and they usually know exactly what they need to do. And because this is her fourth litter, she's probably very well versed. I will be here with her just in case, especially since I have not had a birth that has not had sort of major complications, and I will be here for her to ensure that she gets the best care possible for her and her babies. So cute. You're so cute, Mama. Why don't you come down here? Come on. Come on. Come down here. Yes, she's very quiet tonight, and she's definitely a different kitty this evening. Both belly activity and sound and everything. I don't think so. This is not her nest, and she knows it. Look at all those babies. Oh, there she goes. She does not always have crazy movements like that. As cats get closer to labor, they sort of showcase what some people call boiling water, which looks like boiling water, and it's actually the kittens moving around in her tummy. And they're moving at such a sort of rapid pace, it looks like boiling water. Hey, Mama? I know. I know. I know. The last time. She is due anytime. Poor mamas. Yes, she is a big wide bowling ball. Oh, mamas. I know. It's your last time. I did not weigh her. The scale that I use for the kittens is not big enough to weigh Mama Kenya. However, she was weighed during intake, and I picked her up a week later. So there is a weight, and I'm just not sure what that is. She gained 5 or so kittens worth. And a whole lot of fluids. Oh, Mama. Oh, the babies. I know. It's not very comfortable right now, is it? It's not very comfy. You're in the home stretch, though. You're in the home stretch, Mama. You can get your tummy back. Oh, thank you. They actually change color. They change from purple to blue. I don't know if I can make them go purple because I need something cold and I don't have anything cold right now. They were just purple. I will take the time to show those that are used. Alright. It's not about the water, it's just about temperature, just to make it sort of clear. So now they're purple and blue, which is what they normally look like. And then when my hands are cold, they go purple. That's why these ones are all blue. Hey, Mama. I actually got it off of eBay. eBay, I love eBay. It is a shellac nail polish or a gel nail polish. And it's just like temperature sensitive or temperature color changing nail polish. I guess you could Google. I think I paid $5 for each one and I bought 4. And that's Canadian, so for people that live in the States, that's like 25 cents. What are you doing over there, Mama? What's going on? What's going on, Mamas? When I was younger, my mom used to work for a company called LA Cool, and it made 90s attire, like sweatpants and sweatshirts and t-shirts, and it was also heat sensitive, so you could change colors with your shirts and stuff. My mom worked for them for a little bit as a rep, I think it was. Similar idea. I don't think so. Not that I know of. Go on eBay. I don't know if it's actually there, but I'm sure Google will tell you something about it. Google is fabulous. It turns out I'm pretty warm because my nails are back to blue for the most part. Hey, Mamas. How are you? The breathing is changing. I'm fairly confident that babies will be here before the weekend, but I guess I could be wrong. I cannot see the south, I don't think. There's too many houses in the way. Oh, wow. There's lots of action there. And then they stopped. They get going and then they stop for a bit, so we'll see. But Mama's definitely not very comfortable. Oh, there they go again. Babies, babies, babies. Always a waiting game. I know, Mama. Look at them go. Look at them go. Wiggling around in there. Lots of movement. She did have an ultrasound, yes. That's why her tummy is shaved. All right, everyone, I'm going to end the Periscope. I need to get something to eat. And then I will come back and hang out with Mama Kenya a little bit more. Because she's definitely getting close. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, Kitten Standard Time. Oh, I'm tired. I'm so glad it's Friday. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.